Hello there, and welcome. I'm Five Penguin, and we're going to give the Primordial some much-needed love. The guy hasn't really been focused too much on this channel. He was the first one I tried in the new Friends and Foes update, and then I kind of just ignored the guy. I haven't really gone back to visit him, but I want to try and see what I can pull off with him. I don't really have anything in mind, but I'm thinking some big Hellhorn guys chewing on this pile of morsels with an old 1920s sailor's diving suit basically thrown on top of him. I'm thinking this is the way to go. We're gonna try this out. I think I'm actually gonna prefer Torch instead of Queen's Impling, and then we'll stick with Covenant rank 17. It's very rare that I pick both sides of what I want to do in a run, but for here I really just kind of want to see how big we can make some units, and also I haven't played as the Hellhorn, the main Hellhorn with the torches in a while. We're going to be able to make rooms big, which is nice, and we're going to be able to ascend, and Morsel Miners are always good for getting people running. So not a bad start, not a bad set of random cards. Okay, so this is Status Primordium, which I think is awesome for Rage. Ooh, this is going to be a Rage build. I like this. I like this a lot. I think the only one I haven't gone is I know that one of his upgrades lets you have more and more buffet stacks. Ooh, Gorge abilities trigger an additional time. Okay. Oh, we're not gonna actually have that many Gorge abilities because it's the opposite of buffet. Buffet is where yeah, so buffet is like an outward ability. Gorging is an inward. So I think if that makes any sense, I think let's actually go for the. Let's go for the Gorge abilities, and then maybe we'll try to get like an Overgorger of some sort that we can give Rage to. I don't know, I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. We will not take that. We don't have any good ways of clearing out units early. No AoE spells, at least. We're gonna be able to throw... No, actually we will not be throwing you down because you'll die. We'll put you there. We'll put you there. I will always add the Morsel Miner just because I think that whatever Train Steward we're going to toss in there is going to be nice and big, which will be really nice. Of course, we got the Collector and no Train Stewards. Okay, so this ought to save us. Hopefully this will save us. It should, right? Give me 2 kills. That's what I like. That's what I like to see. All right, and the Primordium, being a morsel himself, can't actually eat. That's part of his setup. So we actually can't. I don't really want to put any of those guys down there. So let's just kind of toss them up top, and then we'll just get a bunch of Ever next turn. We'll take the Plink. Why not? Yeah. Let's no. We'll just hang on to these guys. I want to be able to play a Train Steward in front of somebody. Wait, do we have Train Stewards? Am I insane? How have we not drawn one yet? They're all in the deck. That's going to be a lovely, lovely little surprise for us immediately after this. Okay, so Plink to get the 2 kills, and then I don't really know what to do with these guys. I guess we throw him down here, and then we'll just have to put a Train Steward down there. But honestly, he's gonna die, so that's fine. That's fine. Let's just play it out. And then welcome to the show, Train Steward family. You are all going to die, huh? Yeah, you're not gonna get a single hit off because everybody is big and spooky. But at least we got some morsels out. Okay, I should have thrown that last Train Steward up top, but that's actually kind of... Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We'll just play it out. It's the first floor. I don't think we're going to end up in any bad scenarios, especially because this Train Steward is a baller. All right, let's kill that guy, and we should be good. So we're in kind of an interesting spot to start, but the lack of Train Stewards, which is not something we call upon very often, but the lack of Train Stewards kind of hurt us there. So we have a lot of morsel generation with these guys and with the Plinks, and that I actually don't know that I need packed. I do like Prismal Dust, especially because I've also never won with it apparently, but I think I'm gonna skip for now and see kind of what we get. Vent could be good. We have a lot of spell damage actually. So maybe we go with something like a Welder Helper, and we can make him nice and big with all of our morsels we're going to be grabbing. Imps only, why not? I think we try to land something where the Gorge abilities can come from. So I think we try to land Umbra. There it is. Okay, so restore 10 health, deal 10 damage to enemy units. So that's going to mean that we're going to be doing the damage twice as often. So we're going to be dealing 20 damage per enemy unit, which is nice. He needs a little bit of a health upgrade so that we don't accidentally let him die. And also, I've never won with Shadow Eater. I feel like every time I've taken him, I felt like I needed him to be a little bit more than he was, and I've never just gotten the kill with him, or never gotten the final seraph kill with him. So we're gonna try this out. We're gonna make him nice and beefy. He should be okay. Large stone, large stone. How wonderful would this be? Yo, we're doing it. Get in there, dude. You're gonna be the main tank of this run. You know what? All right. We're going for it. I don't have any cares in the world about how big that welder imp can get. He's my main dude. I do love welder imps. They're so versatile, and by versatile I mean they have one thing they do. So we'll throw you on the bottom floor, and then I think we let you gorge up, and then this guy is just gonna tank here, and then we'll feed him morsels manually. Yeah, and this will be nice because he's gonna be getting kind of the sweep kill. He's almost like an imp. He's actually very similar to Imp Toss. Now that I think about it, he's basically what the Shardtail Queen became, right? It's a very, very similar skill set. No, I don't want to plink you. I will torch you, and then let's plink down here. We'll feed you some energy. We'll plink again, even though that strengthens you. I don't really mind. Yeah, big welder helper. I do enjoy it. All right, so you are dead because of our monster helper. You're gonna die as well. There's not much I can do about it, so I guess we'll just yeet some stewards, huh? Yeah, we'll just go for it. This guy should be, he's not very big, but he is healthy, and so I think I'm not really sure how to play this. We should get 2 morsels, which are good because every morsel he eats makes him do more damage. There it is, sweet. Okay, so we almost need Feast to play well with him. Feast would go really, really nicely because if we could trigger that damage kind of preemptively, that would be a good way to wipe floors without him taking any damage. I think Space Prism's really strong here, just because we want to get the floor with that guy on it as large as possible. Armor 20, huh? Yeah, let's do it. I'm not really taking these cards with any real specific goal in mind. At this point, I'm kind of just taking cards that are strong, or taking cards that I think are strong. I think a Hellhorn unit is a good idea. We need some backliners. Lifesteal, I do enjoy. Is Lifesteal gonna counter? No, never mind. It's not gonna counter him. It's not. There's nothing wrong with that. Ooh, Alpha Fiend. How about that? So I really like Alpha Fiend, especially whenever you can get him double strike or multi-strike. But the problem that I'm kind of running into from a set perspective is that I want Primordium, I want Shadow Eater on the same floor, because I like whenever he gorges and then he wipes and then kills like bottom liners or bottom line guys. So I'm wondering if maybe we throw Primordium on, I don't know. I think I definitely take Alpha Fiend because we need backliners. We just need some damage essentially in this deck. Yeah, okay, sweet. So we're gonna be able to get some. Oh, I've never won with these guys. We were talking about adding damage. They can be good if you can buff them in any way, which I think with morsels we actually have kind of an interesting way to buff them. But we're not going to be able to buff them. I'm second guessing myself. We're not going to be able to buff them with morsels because we're always going to be putting those colony. What are they called? The spider ant spike driver colony. We're always going to be putting them behind one of our tanks. So like Primordium, behind Shadow Eater or Welder Helper, which is funny to think of him as a tank, but we're going to be putting him behind the tanks. So I think we go. Screw it. That's how I feel about it. If we can get 4 more of them, it'll make it worth our while. So we need to play these guys and let them die, I think, because whenever they extinguish, we add more of them to our deck. I do believe. Where are you at? Where are you at? Yeah. So we add more of them to our deck. Whenever we get up to 4 of them, we're in a good spot. If we can find a way to give them rage, Enemy units enter with rage. That's not what I meant. If we can find a way to give our guys rage, we'll be in a good place. Talos attacks every turn and gains armor on slay. This one's not too spooky because you just don't let her slay. And then problem solved, right? Okay, so the question now becomes, well, we're not gonna be able to play them both on this turn anyway, but the question becomes, who do we set down as the bottom? And we're actually not gonna be able to fit Alpha Fiend right now anyway. So I think we do this, and then because he can eat, he's gonna heal up most of the damage. And he gorges twice, but we only lose 1 stack of buffet, which is awesome because we're really getting much more heal and much more damage out of that right there. And it hit her for both. That's fine. Okay. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So we got the kill. We got the kill with the Gorge, which was nice. I think we... Would it be a good idea to give him... Does the armor transfer over? I never actually learned if that happens. I don't know the answer to that, and I don't know... Is this the time to test it? Yes, this is the time to test it. We'll figure it out. I think the armor may transfer over. I don't actually know the answer to that. Cool. So we got some morsels anyway. We might as well play these guys up here. We'll probably dump a steward or something up there just to collect that. Okay, so he does take the armor. I had no idea that armor was considered a status effect. Well, it could not be a status effect. It could just be a health. Like, it could count as health and then since it's being transferred. If that's the case, we need to be giving this guy every single buff possible, which I knew somewhat, but I didn't realize that armor was included in that pile of buffs. That's kind of wild. That's actually really wild. That's really cool. So we're gonna use that, definitely. There's not much going on here. I think we just plink, and we just like torch somebody for the fun of it. Our welder helper is more than big enough to handle one of these guys left over, but not both of them. Okay, so I do want to make this floor bigger. I do want to throw a morsel miner here because he's going to gorge twice, right? Yeah, I believe so. Torching is a good idea. Oh, how about we add some damage back here? Yeah, let's just add the damage here. Maybe we can buff him somehow. No, we don't have any way to buff him. That's fine. I don't think that did anything down low because he healed up all the damage that he was dealt anyway. There they are. There they are. Okay, cool. So throw me a... I want one of you to die, actually. So if you could go there and please die for me, that'd be great. We will plink. We got the kill. That's cool. We're going to heal him up a little bit. I could just kill you myself, but what's the fun in that, right? Train steward. You can hang out up here. I promise that's where all the cool kids are hanging out, up on the top floor. Yep, we took 2 damage. That's not the end of the world. Alpha Fiend is gonna be good in that final fight. Not that it matters. Talos, checkmate. All right, so I think we ended up with a. Did we end up with another spike driver? Yeah, we ended up with another one. We're not gonna be able to play it because we're gonna get the kill right off the bat, which is kind of okay, I guess. I really would have liked to have gotten more than one of those off because they don't really scale until there's more of them in your deck, or until there's 4 of them in your deck and you can turn them in. So prior to that, they're a little weak. Actually, they're very, very weak, but that's okay. It's part of doing business. So I don't want one horns. I don't think it fits me right now. Blazing Bolts is a fun card. I don't use it enough, but it's a fun card. I'm gonna take it. The final form of Blazing Bolts is really cool. It's like 30 damage by 3 times, I think. But it takes 3 or 4 rounds to get it to be that strong, so we'll probably be at full strength right around Fell or so. Gorge, gain lifesteal. I really like the collector. If we do this style though, we're almost going like full tank. I think we have to, because the amount of value we get out of him gorging twice is just astronomical, right? More ember, more size. We do have 2 ways of making size larger. No, I think we go more size, especially if we're gonna have a bunch of those spike driver colonies to kind of fit in there. We're gonna want the size. Okay, so an Umbra unit might not be a bad idea. I think upgrading our units, trying to give Alpha Fiend multi-strike, trying to give him some extra health, trying to give Shadow Eater maybe a little bit more damage somehow. What is our final boss? I probably should have checked that 4 rounds ago. So it's going to cleanse effects, which is actually really bad for what we thought was going to work with Primordium because the Rage build just isn't going to work. That will clear his lifesteal. That will also clear his damage shield? I don't actually know the answer to that one. It could. That's entirely possible. I say we go this way. Let's grab the health and the money. And then we hope for some sort of... Oh, I would have loved to have upgraded these guys before we got a permanent copy. When they flip over to being upgraded, do they keep upgrades? So I'm not going to invest the quick on him, but I am going to give one of these like plus 10 attack or whatever. Yeah, I'm going to give one of them the plus 10 attack just to see if it works that way. That is one of those things that I've never really thought about the interaction with it. So let's try this guy. I know that the copies that will come from this one's death will, but whenever they all get upgraded, I don't know if they'll all keep the plus 10. We'll find out. We will find out together. Okay, I want to give you the upgrade to health. We should be big and beefy now, kind of as a crew. And then multi-strike on Alpha Fiend. That was a huge upgrade, and we hit it exactly. I'm going to pretend like I knew how much... I'm going to pretend like I knew exactly how much money I had left. Okay, so Buffet 5 is going to keep him around a little bit longer, and then the Damage Shield 2 is going to transfer that over twice to our whatever units in front of it. I think we go with the Buffet 5 actually. I think just the existence of him is good in this deck because he's giving our first unit, our Overgorger Light, what do you call you? Shadow Eater. He's giving the Shadow Eater a little bit of a like an AoE clear that we're just not getting otherwise. I don't know about this. I don't know about this guy. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna take this. I don't think that they're gonna chew through our units enough for that multi-strike to be a big deal. Yeah, these guys are both pretty weak. Even the guys that have the long staff with the pointy stick on the end of it, even they're not super strong. All right, so we'll just hit you with that. He should clear everybody with his special Gorge attack. Well, not everybody. All right, what are you called? Clipped Guardian. I should have known that. Clip. These guys are all clipped. I just don't remember exactly which ones or who. Quill Marksman. Sick, dude. All right. I will not play this because I really want to kill that collector. Does not look like I have a way of killing the collector at all. Yeah, no, there's absolutely nothing I can do in this hand that will finish off that collector, which is unfortunate, but it does free me up a little bit. Okay, so if I morsel Crucible Collector, put you there, I think that's a good trade. I'm actually gonna morsel down low though. We'll clean out this Guardian a little bit heavier. All right, so we're doing okay. He's got a lot of health. The Alpha Fiend I want down here, but you are gonna last for 3 more turns, 3 more waves. We'll just put you here, I think. We've kind of outgrown our Water Helper for now. For now, at least, yeah. 45, huh? If I do that to you, you're only gonna have 47. You know what? We'll do it, and then maybe we can like plank you next turn or torch you before you get to the end. Okay. So Welder Helper, nice, huge, massive Welder Helper. We'll torch you just for giggles. I probably should have planked you. That's fine. Minor misplays. Nothing out of the ordinary. We can get one, right? No, we missed it. It's fine. Random is random. All right, cool. So now we're in a good spot. You are going to die this turn, which is unfortunate because I kind of want to play some other stuff back there. I think we throw this guy out. You go down here. You die. Kill me. Wait, what? Ah, my Alpha Fiend's quick. That's right, how could I forget? I should have put him here and then throw him out in front. And then we'll just train Steward. Alright, so I don't even think this guy's gonna die. I might just torch him, to be honest. Oh, he will. He will die. So this is actually my stronger one. If I throw you down here, how many hits are you gonna get? You're gonna get like, what are we talking? 11, you're gonna get like 10 hits. You are gonna do enough damage, I think. Oh, it's gonna be not quite. You know what? Let's kill you. And then we'll just play it. Okay, so lots of ones, lots of these guys not doing anything. The multi-strike honestly is what ended us there, but it's kind of okay because there's no weird challenges on this one. You should be dead. Yeah, he's dead. All right, so we can play all these. Avoid the damage and then just call it a day. Cool. All right, so we're not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. If you're rejoining the series and you've been kind of following it along, let me know if the audio is better. It sounds much better on my end, but that's temporary. And so yesterday I was recording and I realized that I was recording in what essentially was a shoebox. So to solve it, oh, that's going to be really nice, especially for the primordial because we'll be passing that on. To solve my shoebox problem, which I've read this online, I hung up and I kid you not, I have a blanket stapled or nailed to the wall behind me. And it's working great. All right, feast is going to be sweet because we're going to be able to eat a little bit more often. I wonder if that'll count. Yeah, so whenever we eat this guy, it'll actually steal a stack from Primordium. So we can kind of like get all of our stacks off immediately that way. Oh, Impish Scholar is so much fun. There's some cool combos with Impish Scholar. But I don't have any of the setup for that. Yeah, there's some really cool combos with him because you can basically do a return a card to my hand that has imps, and then you can do like box of imps, and so you can just like get a ton of imps out there. All right, cool. So we got our upgrades. No, I didn't get to see him. Let's see if they held any upgrades. Where are you at? Cool. So these guys did. They kept their upgrades, and these two, this one spawned from the original one, so he didn't keep his upgrade. So these units are actually kind of beefy. These guys less so, but they're still not bad. I mean, 21 times 2, and they're only at 1 spacer. I think honestly, I really like the setup. I really like the setup. I could definitely dupe some. Ooh, I could dupe Feast. We should go get holdover on Feast. We should get holdover on Making of a Morsel. Yeah, we just need to upgrade our spells in general. As much as it would be beneficial to kind of yeet some cards, I think we have more fun by upgrading what we have than we do by tossing some stuff. All right, always calcified embers. I love calcified embers. Yeah, I think they're great. I like being able to selectively choose when I get that extra ember instead of having the blights. Unless you have Dante. Oh, we don't have enough money for holdover. Oh no. Of course not. So in that case, I think we make Plink more dangerous, and then I don't think that sticks around. I could be wrong. I think whenever this guy purges, he doesn't carry over the next one. So I think we make this cheaper. I think I'd rather have that cheaper anyway. The Morsel Miners are really good, and we don't get to play them that often, so it's kind of okay. I don't want to take that. I don't have enough damage for that yet. Well, I don't think we're going to have enough damage for that. It's just kind of the way this deck builds. Okay, so Alpha Fiend is going to be fantastic against every boss, essentially. I just want to keep him behind a big unit. This should be good. So we're going to give you extra damage shield and the lifesteal, and then we're going to throw you down. And then now all the effects are going to stack onto Shadow Eater. All right. So we didn't really do much damage, but we got him put in a good place. Crucible Collector. I could get the kill with this, which I think I will try to do. Why are you dying? Oh, the sweep. I always forget about the sweep on you. Alright, well, that's unfortunate because that was one of our better ones, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. So you're going to make it on. I don't think there's much I can do about it. I think we give you an upgrade, and then we toss this here. We haven't had much reason to play Hidden Passage because I don't really want to throw these guys up. I guess I could throw Primordium up whenever I feel like the Shadow Eater's kind of done his thing. I could like toss him up there and then start playing Alpha Fiend right here or something. But I don't know, I haven't really found that setup yet. Okay, so Feast is gonna get him out of the way 1 turn early. It's also gonna clear everybody, which is nice. I could do it with Torch anyway. I also could Feast and then just like toss him up, and then he would give some stats to Crucible Collector, but I don't know if that's necessary. Yeah, because we're just not really doing much up here. Wow, that was unfortunate. Okay. We'll torch you, and then I think we just torch you. Give it to me now, and then we'll get the kill. So, I mean, I could have just played that. It would have had the same effect. And then, like, 4-torched him or something, but in the end, it's all going to end up being the same. So, a few hits, but as far as major damage goes, we're kind of okay. How about you instead? I'd rather you just die. Alright, big spike driver, big guy, and then honestly, throw this welder helper right here. Give the armor to the Shadow Eater. He's big enough as it is that I think we'll be fine. And then you get out of the deck. I don't want to catch you on the shuffle. Okay, so I forgot he has sweep. The sweep just totally negates these spike driver colonies. I don't want to purge. I don't want to plink. Alright, so we're going to have to Space Prism up here because there's not much we can really do on this fight. It's basically going to come down to Shadow Eater and Welder Helper. And we can't actually do anything here to get any new morsels, so we're just going to play it out. Alright, first hit, sweeps. Oh, that one had damage shield. Very nice. Because I guess he was the first guy played on a turn, so that's actually really sweet. A little bit more damage than expected because of that. And I think we should be fine here, so long as we can get another, no, not you, another one of you out on the top floor. I think we'll be okay. We also could play that. You'll last for like 3 hits. Hit you, hit you. All right, we're getting closer. It's looking a little spooky, but I think as long as we can draw a unit in this next stack, we'll be okay. We did not draw a unit in this next stack. You are gonna have 2. Oh, all right. So we'll make it, but we're gonna take a lot of fire damage for this. We will also plink. Yeah, so you're gonna get hit and only be able to do like 40 damage. Yeah, 42 damage. That's a little rough. I wish we could have gotten Alpha Fiend down. I don't know where he was in the deck. I guess we have too many cards. We probably should start cutting down a little bit and maybe avoiding some of the stuff we need. Engine Upgrade would actually not be a bad card. As I literally just said, let's cut down the amount of cards we have, and now I'm like, ooh, shiny. No, we're not messing with any of those. The only one I would consider is Infinite Box. But even then, it's kind of just, I don't know, it's kind of just an add-on. Alright, Pyre Health is healthy, Pyre Health is good, Artifact is fine, Units upgrade not needed. Also, Artifact could be fun. Let's go with that. Hit me with the health. We need to get stronger. We're not quite there yet. We're just not quite there yet. Iron Drop Cage would be actually really cool because it would make our hidden passages be much better. Make them be a lot better actually, because then they would essentially just be, like Drip Fall, minus the going up, going down, minus everything that makes it Drip Fall. All right, so we have Arceus, legendary Pokemon. He will summon Blinding Dark Shard and Looming Dark Shards. If you're new to the Friends and Foes update, which if you are, then thank you for watching this video. If you're not new, you know what the deal is, but basically Arceus has some interesting stuff, and whenever you play cards on his level, He likes to have different effects, and he likes to cause different things to happen. We're going to Shadow Eater and torch all of you. Or one of you. I haven't been getting Blazing Bolts off, so I really haven't been taking advantage of it so far. Alright, so we don't want to play any spells down here, which is fine, because I probably could just play Space Prism somewhere else. Yeah, and I don't really need to play Feast either, so I'm okay with this. And honestly, this guy's super strong. Yeah, we need the damage down low. He's gonna have a lot of hits that way. I probably should have played him first to get the damage shield. We'll play Space Prism here just because we have it. Alright. Alpha Fiend, you go here. Even though we get the rally and you're dazed, I'm okay. I really wanted that. We're just going to lose some damage to Arceus. Let's just consume this guy, and now we'll get a lot of energy. So we should be in a pretty good spot. We've scaled up nicely, I think. And I like all of our artifacts. They all are pretty synergistic. We're not really using the Crucible Collector's lifesteal effects to its greatest extent, I don't think. I feel like we could do a little bit better here, but that's okay. Alright, 5 damage per armor 20, which is like way more than 20 armor applied to this guy over time, is sweet. You are Incant, not Rally, which means I will do one of these. We'll just end our turn. Okay, so last turn of Primordium, no playing units. We could also toss this guy up one more level, and then we could play all the spells we want down here. I think that's the way to do it. Or, riddle me this. We play that guy. Wait, it's non-morsels, right? Yeah, non-morsel units, okay. We play that, no. We play that, no. We play that, okay. And now we get one more morsel to add to the pile. Just gonna do a little bit more damage. Then whenever he disappears, maybe we'll play with throwing some spike drivers down here. Yeah, I really should have held on to this guy now that I think about it, but it's okay. So we're in a good position. We're in a good position. I think if we can clear out Arceus without any hesitation, I think we'll be in a spot where we can challenge Seraph appropriately. Or at least, what am I looking for? Like, give him a run for his money. Okay. Does Seraph need money? He's kind of like one of the angels of this realm. And can't. We'll just do it down here. We'll get some stuff. We'll play you. We'll play you. You're good. I don't like that Shadow Eater only gets his attack through eating morsels. It's a little slow, I think, to scale. We are killing everything up here though, which is nice. And Alpha Fiend needs to really get some more attacks on, so honestly, everything down here lasting until the next floor is not a bad thing. So we'll just hit you with that. Yeah, keep going, dude. Keep going. Alpha Fiend's getting strong. I do enjoy that. I like the big guy. I like the big Alpha Fiend. Train Stewards, you've got to go. You've really got to go. I will not apply Daze to you, even though I want to get this Train Steward out of my deck. Final Wave. Oh, he's getting serious. He hits Y and he double hands the sword. I didn't realize he was a pro gamer. We will morsel up, and then we will. I should have given it to the spike driver, but that's actually kind of okay. So we're only doing 550, 555, because we don't have any damage down here. Besides this spike driver, really. Yeah, just the way it goes. So we have a lot of damage on this floor, though. I think we're fine. Most of our damage here comes from the spike driver, this little dude, which means we're kind of in a weird place as far as damage goes, because a sweep will just knock those out. Okay, so Plink, we'll just end the turn. We should be getting our calcified embers soon as well, which is going to be really nice, because that's going to take all of those dead cards out of our deck. It actually does feel like it's been a little bit longer than normal since we got those taken out. Don't they normally come out like in two or three rounds or something? Am I crazy? No summon effects to really do. A Dark Deal might be a good idea because we can give Rage to Primordium and then apply it forward. But Seraph is going to be... Where are you at? Seraph is going to be clearing Rage. So, with that in mind, how do we feel about the Umbra Stone? I don't think we do enough damage on any one unit to warrant it. Yeah, we really would just be giving it to maybe like Alpha Fiend. Yeah, no, I think we skip on this one. Our deck's already getting a little bit inflated. And I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna draw to get more chances at morsels. Alright. Definitely take those. Definitely take the good embers. That's gonna allow us to get some card draw going. That's gonna let us keep our combos. I definitely want to toss some stuff. Ooh, I don't need the health. I'm not gonna be able to buy much. Let's go this way. Let's toss. And you two are easily out of the deck. Sorry, Stew Twins. Not today. We're like, we made it. We made it all the way to the 7th round. Brother, we're going to hell. We're going to make it. And just thrown into the pit. A Hellhorn consumable card, huh? As long as it's not the tome that gives me multi-strike and fragile. An Awoken card, I don't think, if it was the quick tome, if it was regen or spikes. Melting Remnant's kind of weird because I don't want to accidentally get anything that adds like burnout or something. Let's go Hellhorn. Raid Serum's fine. It's not anything amazing special. Wait, what? Continues to stay intact. I don't think I've ever seen this. I will go Awoken. Yeah, sweet. Alright, 2 consumables. What? No. I don't think I want it. I don't think I want it. Do I want it? I'm gonna take it. Burnout 3 to friendly. I'm gonna skip. I forgot that you could skip. Well, I guess in that occasion, I didn't want to take Melting Remnant first because I didn't want to squander my opportunities to get other cards. But if you can get all 3 of them, then like, heck yeah, dude. Go for it. Alright, some of you being quick could be cool because we could use some damage on that lower end. You being tankier could be fun because I think we can get you nice and tanky and then put a line of spike drivers behind you. Even though he's already huge. Yeah, let's not worry about Rage. Nothing really else to do here. How about that? How about that? So Damage Shield doesn't really feel like it's going to do me that much. I think Stalwart Snack. Wow, say that 10 times fast. I think the snack is going to be a little bit better. It's going to keep us topped off for longer. And it's going to keep our kind of like AoE damage going as well. No, I don't need the 400 coins so much as I need the Pyre health. Okay, perfect setup. So I will play Primordium first, get the damage shield. I will play Shadow Eater here. We're probably going to get Ember Drain, aren't we? Yeah, we are, which is unfortunate. But nevertheless, we will Rage you. And as much as I want to play this guy, he would die because he doesn't have any damage shield. So he's going to go there. Alright. With that being said, I did not get any Ember. So we will consume, get 2 Ember, play you will survive, you sweep. Of course you do. Why would you do that? Oh no, why you do that? So that sucks. I didn't even think about how much damage how he was gonna sweep next turn. Totally misplayed. I also could have like piercing to get that, but that seems a bit over the top. I think we just do this. We try to build up the bottom floor a little bit. Dang, alright, there he goes. It wasn't my quick one at least. I think the quick one's the strongest of the bunch. Because you have nobody to attack and no more Ember Drain, I really need to wipe you quicker. What if I daze you? I'm not gonna be able to kill anybody though. I don't have any damage, like at all. I also shouldn't have played him if I wanted to daze, huh? Oh, and I played someone up top, so I caught the Ember Drain anyway. Oh, that was a misplay all around. That was a bad misplay. All right, so we're gonna he's quick. So he'll at least have the damage shield to block this Pyre Wing. Yeah, alright, I need to not play so aggressively in this final section because we're making decisions that are going to ruin our game. So, slow her down a bit. You are going to make it to the top. I don't like the fact that that's going to happen, but there's not much I can do about it. We don't have any Ember, but everything in our hand is cheap. We don't need to play this to get the sap. I don't think that's worth it. If we make this floor bigger, and then we play you, you'll get the damage shield, which is sweet because that means you'll actually do some damage. If I play you, you won't have damage shield, and you'll just die next turn. So, hear me out, I don't play him. Yeah, that train steward up top is like, I think I can, but he didn't realize that he missed his train. Just like, not gonna make it work. Alright. Oh, he's gonna make it through. He's gonna make it through as well. I think we Ember. Let's do that. Maybe that'll save us from some of the Ember Drain next turn. Can I get a kill with this guy? Do I have the 11 one? I do not. Oh, that's unfortunate. 40, which means if we get you down to 80, that'd be nice. If we can get you down to 40, that'd be nice. We can't do either. So I think we feast just to cut a stack off of you. And then we'll just do this for the damage. Okay, so we did get Ember Drained pretty hard, but we're going to be able to at least play something. We can play this guy. We can play you, actually. We'll throw you there. Oh, I should have played Morsel. Dang it. I forgot I only had one Ember because everything's kind of wonky. Yeah, so we're gonna take how many hits from you? 4 times 3. We're gonna take 12 damage from this guy. Are we gonna be able to heal it up? No, yes, we will be able to heal a little bit of it up. Which is not good, but we're gonna stay alive. We're gonna survive. So we can get like an almost perfect Seraph run. We'll be okay. But judging by the strength, Alpha Fiend is showing up way too late. I have too many cards in my deck. Way too many cards in my deck. Yeah, this deck is massive. Absolutely massive. Alright, we will damage you, and then you're gonna heal up and get a lifesteal, but you're only gonna heal by 20. It doesn't really matter, you're gonna get the kill. Okay, so we need... Alpha Fiend needs to get out there earlier, so I think we really need to purge if possible. If that's what we can do with the shop with our 100 gold, that'd be really nice. This would be sweet to give to our Primordium, but to change things up at the last second to purposely give myself Ember Drain, dare we do such a thing? Dare we? I think we do. I think we do. This would not be bad either, but I'm already feeling like my deck's pretty thick. Okay, so. Pyre health is necessary. Duplicate presents an interesting option. We never use this card. I messed up by taking Blazing Bolts. I did not play it enough. Deck was too big. We barely are ever using the hidden passages. So I think what that means is that our Iron Drop Cage was a bad purchase. Too many planks, too many torches, never really took them out. Train stewards are honestly kind of okay because I'm just throwing them away. Endless on one of these little guys would be pretty sweet. Yes, I'm totally with this. The ideally he wouldn't die, right? But you can't win them all. Okay, we can't purge now. Understood, can't purge. What could we have bought if we had had more money? Yeah, Morsel Miner would have been fine. Morsel units entering with damage shield would be fine. Conserve. As good as that item I think is, I don't think that we're set up for it. Maybe with all these embers we are actually. That could have been really good for us. Well, we're gonna be in a situation where we can dupe something. How do we feel about duping stuff? Cheap morsel miner, the cheap spike drivers, the welder helper. I love this guy, but he didn't. turns out that's not the best use of a large stone. Alpha Fiend might be a good pick, especially against Seraph. Yes, I think we try to get this guy out there because he's just not making the deck. Like, we're never actually finding him to play him. If I can play him anywhere, we'll be in a better spot. Literally anywhere. Yeah, just get him on the field. Okay, cool. So we will do that. I should have played this on you. You'll die if I play this. No, he won't die. I'm not gonna void binding him. I could have done it. If I would have Alpha Fiend first, void binding second. Sorry, Alpha Fiend, Primordial, and then void binding, we would be in for a pretty solid run. If I throw you there, and then we plink, what does that leave us with? The potential that this Alpha Fiend does not ever come back from the dead. I'm okay with this. Let's do that. We will plink. Please do not hit the Dark Wings. Please do not hit the Dark Wings. Alright, that's good enough for me. You'll stay alive. And if we do that, you will get some damage as well. Okay. So he's gonna be getting nice and big. He got some lifesteal, which is good. How did you send a unit up there? What did you do? What did you do to me? Okay. Space Prism down here. What do you have? Oh yeah, you're fine. Space Prism down here, sweet. I don't like that you're gonna die on me. I don't like that at all. You just had to be 3, huh, to avoid the torch? We could Crucible Extension and then Shadow Eater, but these guys are gonna end us. Like, if we don't deal with these guys, we're dead. Actually, we might just be dead. Period. Yeah. I don't know what to do. Because I can't kill this guy. Ooh, yeah, the draw of the deck just did not set up well to deal with this scenario, I don't think. We just don't have the cards, or maybe our deck takes too much setup. So if I play you there, is there any feasible way to get a minion? No. Like, not at all. Like, I could survive one more turn, but I'm just not gonna be able to kill these guys in 2 turns. The only hope I have for getting rid of him, to be honest, is to ascend him and to daze him using an Iron Drop Gauge. Or like throwing a bunch of these spike drivers out there. So I think we have to do something like this, but then we wouldn't be able to play the Shadow Eater or the Alpha Fiend, which is worse, arguably, than letting these 2 die. Dang. Yeah, so I think we have to do this. We have to do this. We have to hurt you as much as possible. Of course, they hit the only 2 tanky units on the floor. Okay. So we lost our kind of our competitive edge here. We're gonna get overwhelmed, I think. There's not much I can do here either. Yeah, like even if I could clear out all of these through some sort of miracle, we can't deal with this up here. Because of days. Because of the days. So you could go there. You're gonna live. You're gonna have damage shield, but these guys are just gonna end it for us. Oh yeah. Yep. That is that. All right. Well, there's no use in dwelling on it. We'll end it out. We'll end it strong. We'll end it strong. So that was an attempt at a Primordium deck against Seraph. I think we went wrong by not utilizing enough yeets, taking too many cards. I feel like we pivoted a little bit in there somewhere towards towards using the Alpha Fiend, and we weren't really set up for it because we had to have the Primordium in the bottom. Yeah, there's a couple things that went wrong there. We actually had a solid start, but I feel like the cards didn't fall to me the right way, or maybe I didn't play them properly. I don't know. There was a couple rounds where I probably could have organized stuff differently and had a better setup. But for now, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you very, very much for watching. My name is White Penguin. I put out more and more content, Monster Train, other roguelikes, other good stuff, and I appreciate your viewership. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.